Alright, so I'm going to show you how to work with a pendulum. What you want to do, just like with any other crystal that you get, because this is a quartz crystal, you want to cleanse your stone. You can use sage, palo santo, working with the moon cycles, working with your selenite. If you have a charging plate or heart, or just storing it in a bag with some selenite will work. Cleansing breath, purifying water, holy water, whatever you have to cleanse the crystal, to remove anybody else's energy off of it. So I'm going to work with my quartz crystal pendulum during this video, because I've already programmed my intentions into the stone. So when you get your pendulum, you're going to want to, after cleansing it, you're going to want to hold it, squeeze it, compress it, hold it to your heart, ask to connect to the stone, and let it know that you want to program it to receive answers and messages from your higher self, from Source, God, Creator, from the angelic realms, from the powers of truth, love, and light, right? The higher frequencies. And anytime you work with this pendulum, this can also be part of your intention with your program into the stone, that anytime you work with the pendulum, that you're surrounded by a sphere of protective, healing white light, right? And you can work with Archangel Michael and ask him to surround you with a protective field of light, okay? So that only truth, love, and light may enter into communion with you, all right? Now, if you don't have a pendulum, board, you can create something like this for yourself that says yes in this direction, no in another direction, and whatever potential answers you may have. This, I just put maybe here. You can also use, the past, the past, present, future. I don't know could be a response. It's up to you, the answers that you're looking for, right? So a way that you can work with this one here is initially programming this to, when the answer is yes, you'd like your pendulum to swing in the clockwise direction. And if the answer is a no, you want it to swirl in the counterclockwise direction. And if the answer is maybe, or whatever your other answers may be, give it a direction for it to flow. So it can go up and down if it's a maybe, right? And so when you are ready to teach it the direction to spin, so I would like, if the answer is yes, to go in a clockwise direction, and you want to spin it around, and you can close your eyes and visualize your pendulum swinging in the clockwise direction for a yes. And then reaffirming, if the answer is yes, I'd like you to spin in the clockwise direction, please. And sometimes it will just continue to go on the current that it's already in. The energy will already be there. Since we swirled it around a couple times, it will continue to spin on its own. And you can just continually affirm, yes, spin in the clockwise direction if the answer is yes. And do that a couple of times, okay? And now, make sure that you're squeezing and rubbing on the crystal and just connecting to it. If the answer is no, I'd like you to spin in the counterclockwise direction, please. So this means no. If the answer is no, please spin in a counterclockwise direction. This means no. The answer is no. Okay? Do that a couple times till you feel that you're set. And then whatever your other answers may be and the other directions you're wanting to assign meaning. So if the answer is a maybe, please spin or move back and forth, up and down, up and down. This means maybe. There's potential here. Maybe. Maybe. Or you could put don't know, unsure. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you so much. Swing back and forth if the answer is maybe. And once you feel that you have, you know, it's set. You can do this a couple times, 3 times each if you want to. Depends on how you want to continue to affirm it, how long you want to practice this, right? Till you remember as well as your stone. You know, you'll intuitively feel that. And then you can practice using your pendulum. And you can even start off by testing, you know, questions that you already know the answer to. And so you can ask the pendulum, is my name Brandy, right? And then see the pendulum move in your desired direction. And this will also help you to encourage your pendulum to give you the correct response. And you can also close your eyes if you feel that it's taking a minute for your pendulum to connect into you and hear your question. And you can also ask your guides, can I receive the answer to this question, please? Please guide me in the right direction for the highest good of all, harming none. And watch your pendulum move, right? So my name is Brandy. Okay. Let's see, what's another one? Am I, let's see. Let's do this one. Am I a boy? Am I a male? And close your eyes, connect to your pendulum. Am I in the physical form of a boy? And the answer is no, I am not a boy. Thank you very much. Now, there are other pendulum boards that you can work with, and some of them have like a, they go in a pattern like this. Oh, that pen's not working. Okay, new pen that works. So they go like this. They create a little arch, and they almost like break off into a pie. And you can fill in your answers, potential answers to the question you're seeking, right? So I'm going to make this one kind of like a calendar. Let's say a day, a week, a month, a year, 2 years or more, or never. Okay, so let's start with the calendar one, and you can start here in the points where they all meet, and you can ask your question. And so let's say, when will I be traveling to the mountains? When's the next time I'm going to be heading towards the mountains? Please tell me when. Will it be a day, a week, a month, a year, 2 years, or never? Alright, so I'm getting, ooh, thank you. It's saying a year. I hope you guys are seeing this. It's heading into the pie area of 1 year. That's good to know. I'm so excited to see that. Okay, so this one gives you more answers besides just a yes or no maybe. Okay, so you can fill in your own pie chart to help you receive answers. This is a good one to work with. Another one, this one can help you with your energies, learning on your chakras. You can ask the question, you know, which chakra do I need to work with the most right now? Which one needs my immediate attention? And let the pendulum swing in the direction it needs to go to guide you towards which chakra. And we have the crown, the heart, the throat, the solar plexus, the root chakra, or the sacral chakra. So which one needs the most attention at the moment? And it was kind of pointing in the root chakra here. So I'm not sure if y'all can see that. It's going up and down, which can also be a need to be stay in a line, stay centered, and focus on that root, okay? You can also put your crystals on one of these. Set out some stones that match each of these chakra points here. And ask, which crystal should I work with right now? Which crystal should I carry with me at this moment in time? Which frequency, which vibration is going to serve me the most energetically at this moment? Which crystal? And then ask your pendulum to move in the direction of the stone that's going to be most beneficial for you. And just kind of close your eyes and get centered and allow the chakra to begin to move. And sometimes your pendulum will start, you'll feel it pull your hand. You'll feel this magnetic energy, kind of like, you know, a magnet. Whenever you're playing with a magnet, you'll start to feel something pull. Alright, so it's wanting me to work with the garnet. I'm not sure if y'all could see that, which makes sense because, you know, I'm working on that root chakra. So working with this, you can also put these on a piece of paper in a different direction and ask, you know, which crystal should I carry with me today? Just examples of ways you can work with a pendulum. Always remember to cleanse your crystal. Remember to connect to it often. Keep training it the directions you want it to move, especially for your yes and your no's, because those should be pretty standard. You know, always to the left for a no, always to the right for a yes. That way, anytime you're using it and you're not somewhere where you have your papers around, you can just hold it over your hand, you know, and ask a question, you know, is today Tuesday? And your crystal should immediately spin in the direction of your response, right? So it should register, no, today is not Tuesday, today is actually Thursday. So keep working with it. Also remember to connect to your higher self when you're working with this. Ask Archangel Michael to surround you with a protective white light. Ask to communicate only to source, love, and light, higher dimensional energies, your spirit guides, guardian angels, the, you know, any energies of source, love, and light, God, creator, source, you know, because I know a lot of people are scared of negative energies coming through and who are you speaking and connecting to. It's all about setting that intention before you begin the connection, because you have to establish the connection. You have to determine it by stating your intent. I wish to connect to my higher self, to my spirit guides, to my guardian angels, to source creator, and I wish to be protected by a field of protective white light, you know, ultimate sacred space where only love, light, and higher dimensional, higher frequencies of the divine may enter into the sacred space. Okay, you're claiming your space and your right to connect to God, and we each have our own channel to connect to God. It is something that is within our own hearts and our own being, and you know, the heaven lies within. And so that's what you're doing, is seeking answers. You're going within and you're using the pendulum to help you navigate the answers and to affirm what you already know within your own heart. Okay, so I hope this helps you, sweetie. If you have any questions, just please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So just always make sure to cleanse it and to set your intention and ask to be protected while you're asking and seeking these questions. Okay, all right, and then lots of love.